most of you here would have been here 3 weeks ago, because a week after the panel's report and Olympus's statement that they would go as directors, the existing directors would all go, on the Friday, the day I gave my last press conference in this room, I was horrified to hear, and anyone who saw me that day would have sensed my anger and my frustration. Takayama had said, hold on, no, I didn't say I was resigning, I was misreported. He blamed the media for misreporting. We've initiated another independent committee to apportion responsibility. And when pushed, and many of the Japanese media, really some of the people who were here, pushed him for an answer. And I saw the transcript, and the lady from the Nikkei business was very persistent, very focused, very targeted. Takayama would not now say he was going and admitted that other directors may stay. Now, only in Japan can you have companies appointing an independent committee, but if it doesn't like it, it will produce another independent committee. Now, the only reason they can do this, and this is why that day was so important, is with the tacit approval of the Japanese institutional shareholders. 3 weeks ago at this meeting, I told you that one of the key players in this was Sumitomo Mitsui, which is Olympus's bank, and it's the largest creditor of Olympus, and it's also was responsible for the syndication of the loans.
さて、3週間前に私ここで皆さんにお会いしたときに、その直前に高山さんはまたも皆さんの前に立ってお話ししたばかりでした。その時は彼は、いや、辞めるとは言ってませんでしたと。辞めませんと。で、私はとっても皆さんよく対応してくださったと思ったのは、報道の方々は結局、それに対して強くしつこく追及してくださった。しかし、彼は同じほどしつこく、やはりそのこと言ってませんと言ったと私は聞いております。これは日本ならでは、失礼いたしました。またその時、記者会見で辞めないだけじゃなくて、またも新たに委員会を設置すると。これ日本ならではの話なんですが、やはりいわゆる第三者委員会を設けて、その報告書を待つと。その報告書が上がってきたとき、その内容を気に食わなければ、じゃあ違う委員会をまた組みましょうということになるんです。これは日本特有の問題だと私は見てます。オリンパスの銀行についてお話ししたいと思うんですが、三井住友銀行さんがメインバンクですが、貸し手だけじゃなくて引き受け業務も多く扱っていらっしゃるし、もちろん株主でもあります。
So I had written to the president, Mr. Kinube, asking for a meeting, and just pointing out that I had been responsible for the disclosure of a company of which they were a shareholder of $1.5 billion, and asking just to meet.
私はここで皆さんを愛したとき、この公の場を借りて、国部頭取さん宛てに呼びかけました。私に会ってくださいと。またその日のうちに彼宛てに正式に手紙を出しました。その旨の手紙を。
Mr. Kinube at least had the courtesy of responding, and on the Monday, my representatives in Tokyo received a call from the branch manager of the West Shinjuku branch of Sumitomo Mitsui, and passed on the message from Mr. Kinube that he couldn't meet with me because Olympus had set up its management reform committee. Now, that management reform committee, the members of that were chosen by the discredited directors, and the chairman of that committee, as reported in Reuters, is an individual with strong links to Sumitomo Mitsui. So it speaks for itself in relation to its independence.
少なくとも国部頭取さんは私にきちんと返事をくださったんです。その翌週の月曜日に 西新宿支店から私の日本の弁護団の事務所に電話がありまして、オリンパスさんの方で経営改革委員会を設置したばかりで、その委員会が調査を進めている最中ですので、このタイミングではちょっと遠慮させてもらいますと。しかし、その改革委員会は、そのロイターズ通信の報道によれば、非常にやはり三井住友銀行に非常に近い人物が会長を務めていました。